want to talk about Karlie Red, like her falling out with friends and even her relationships. I just feel like Karlie Red has been exhausting every season. I feel like her messy ways has gotten to a point that she burned a lot of bridges with everybody, and she wants to sit up there and play victim and all of that. And it's just like, Karlie, you gaslight your friends and then don't never apologize for what you did wrong, and I always think it's your friends' fault. So, like, baby, they everybody could not be the problem. Not everybody could be the problem, Karlie. Like, you have to understand, you can't tell, like, certain things when it comes to, like, relationship stuff. If your friends want to handle their own problems, let them handle their problems on their own. Don't be too invested in trying to figure out what's going on. Like, let your friends handle it. And I just feel like Karlie doesn't understand what she does that turns everybody away. I just feel like you got to understand you can't do shit like that. And then when it falls back on you, you want to play this victim. Or like, Karlie, that shit not gonna work no more. You can't gaslight your friends no more. You can't do that because they see right through your bullshit. I was like, baby, you've been messy for years, and I'm glad they see for who you is, because baby, you switch up in a hot minute. But when your friends cut you off, you want to start crying and shit. Like, I've been seeing that a lot, and I honestly do not feel sorry for her. I do not feel sorry for her. I don't, because you cause a lot of people to not talk to you. Like, in all this like situation, like, Karlie, you can't fuck with people's lives like that. A lot of people are not gonna play with you. A lot of people are not gonna, like, fuck with you like that. Like, if you be messy to a point that they can't trust you, then that's a bad thing, Karlie. You did something to them to trigger that. I was like, I see y'all, all your fallout, rather it's Rashida, rather it's Erica Dixon, rather it's Jocelyn, rather it's Rashida, rather it's Sierra, rather it's Tokyo, rather it's anybody that you was friends with, in Spice too. Spice too. Every single one of your friends don't fuck with you. Every bit of your friendships, including your relationships, you couldn't keep Jock, you couldn't keep Life Genesis, you couldn't fucking keep Benzino with his no neck ass. Um, who else you was dealing with? Scrap, which you was Tommy's then boyfriend that time, that you was fucking with at that time, which was wrong as fuck. You, you lucky Tommy to beat your ass over here. I don't know why she was. That don't make no sense, Karlie. Like, once you do shit to people, I understand you look out for your friends and whatnot, but sometimes it don't be the best times when you break the news to anybody. Like, you just automatically just be in the mix with what they got going on. And it's like, if your friends don't want you involved in their business, they don't want you involved, and you precisely keep being messy and telling every to another person, that's gonna spread on to another person, to another person, to another person. That's gonna get back to that same person. It's gonna get back to the same person, and that will cut you off. You won't even know it. That can cut you off. Like, do you not know when you say one thing to that person? Do you not know that person can tell another person to another person, and that gonna go back to another person? It's gonna go back to the same person that you was friends with. But what if a other person tell your friends that they find out you talking shit about them? Then that's a different story. Like, Karlie, that makes sense. Nobody cannot be having beef with you for no reason. That makes no sense. And I just feel like you need to hold yourself accountable for what you do to people and what you do behind closed scenes, behind closed doors, and what the fuck you do. I feel like you should take a little take take accountability and say you're sorry for what you did to them, and stop playing the victim role and trying to gaslight and trying to flip the script on them when you the one that's doing it. You gotta hold yourself accountable for your own actions. Stop blaming people for what you're doing to other people. You the one, your messy ways cause your friendships and your relationships to fall out because you know why? Because you're messy and you're telling in everybody's business. You always inserting in your bed and you always inserting in everyone's business. Stop fucking doing that. Worry about your own problems. Worry about your problems. Stop telling everybody what the hell that got going on. Worry about you and you own. Don't insert yourself in nobody's business. That messy shit will catch up to you. I've been saying this shit for years. That shit's gonna catch up with her. And now look at you. You ain't got no friends now. You barely have friends on the show. Nobody really fucks with you like that. What's crazy is that Jocelyn is the first person to say that you're messy as fuck. Even though I don't like her, but Jocelyn was fucking honest with Karlie. What's right about Karlie? She's messy as hell, and that's what driven your friendships to go and fall apart. And you can't do that. You can't burn bridges. You can't burn bridges because once you burn that bridge, maybe it's hard to get it back. Like I said, Karlie, hold yourself accountable and say you're sorry and mean this shit too. Don't say sorry and you don't say sorry if you're gonna do the same shit over and over again. Hold yourself accountable. Stop gaslighting your friends. Stop playing the victim. Stop doing that. Because that's not gonna work anymore. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night.